Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here today giving you week 5 of NPL season 4. So, this week, as I kind of said last week, is we are facing the St. Louis Reshirams, and, well, their record is 4-0, so they are doing exceptionally well. So, great job to MattyBrollic. I didn't really know him too well until this season started, but he's a really cool dude, and we're going to get our battle actually as soon as I finish making this team. So, yeah, where do we go from here? Where do we get started? Last week, I know I didn't really do an official team building session with this. I didn't really have time for that, and this week I do, I guess. So I'm just gonna go through here and see what's going on. This is just an old battle I saw from him, but I saw the other battles that he had, and so I'm feeling okay about this, despite him being 4-0 and me being 2-2. Yeah. So let's just get started. Here's a couple things that I realized. He really loves his Tyranitar Stoutland core. And so that is definitely something that I need to keep track of, as that could be threatening. Which is why my number one reaction to that was Diancie. I don't know if Stoutland gets Earthquake, or if he would run that, which is why I'm going to check that right now. He does not get Earthquake, which is great because, wait, does it get Iron Head? It does get Iron Head. I feel like that is very important to note because it'll get Return, Pursuit, Wild Charge, Superpower, but it could certainly get Iron Head. So I'm gonna have to be pretty careful about that, as that's definitely something that could decimate Diancie. That said, though, we want Stealth Rock, we want Moonblast, and we want Diamond Storm. I believe all of those moves are great on Diancie, especially in this case. Yeah, I mean, Diancie just does exceptionally well against his team. I'm kind of debating about the last move, though. I'm not really sure if, like, perhaps HP Fire is the best option. That's the one thing I am debating. Gyro Ball isn't gonna be amazing. Heal Bell, perhaps? I mean, maybe, just maybe. I'm just kind of worried about Stoutland. Stoutland could definitely run through my team if he predicts correctly with Iron Head and that kind of thing. So that's certainly a situation. However, chances are the Stoutland is going to be banded. If he's Life Orb, that's kind of good that I can just play around it in various ways. But I think if he's locked into Iron Head, I could perhaps Pursuit Trap him with my B-Sharp. So I think that is something good to note. I don't know if I want to run banded B-Sharp though, as being locked in with something from B-Sharp is usually not the greatest of situations. However, especially when Mega Gyarados is a mon that I'm scared of. However, I think B-Sharp is a good mon that I'm probably going to put on this team. It's probably pretty obvious to him too, though, with all things considered. I'm definitely running minus speed because in the case that he does bring Fortress, Gyro Ball is not going to do a ton to me. So that's certainly a thing. So, but here, I just want to see how much that'll do to a Diancie. Let's just assume that I am max defense, of course. And what's that nature? It's relaxed. So let's put that in real quick. Versus a Fortress. Rapid Spin. And if I had Gyro Ball, to do 21 to 27. So that's great, because that's going to do very little, especially considering that I'm 4 times weak to that move, and Fortress is usually really slow in comparison, so that's going to be good. The one thing I know about my B-Sharp right now is it's going to have Pursuit. That's all I know about that. In other news, he sometimes runs a Moongus, sometimes he doesn't. He likes to run Salamence sometimes. So there's nothing else that's really guaranteed on his team other than his T-Tar Stoutland core. That is telling me that's definitely going to be on his team. And in regards to the rest of this, I'm not sure. I've seen Crawdaunt definitely be a situation. So I definitely don't want that running through my team. I have decent mons to like handle that. But I just need something that's definitely going to be able to take a hit. I think Manaphy is going to be actually really good against his team. I think that's going to be a very good idea. As Energy Ball, Scald, Ice Beam. And at +3, I'm probably going to decimate his entire team with that combination, besides 2 at KO Bronzong. So we're going to run that for sure. In regards to how much speed I'm going to run, it's kind of a sticky situation. As basically, if I'm to outspeed anything, Salamence is also a base 100, right? So it's a bit of a struggle versus like some kind of bulk versus. I think I'm gonna make it fully bulky. That's my final decision. Because anything, I think bulk is going to be more important at the end game. And I say that because +1 Gara that way won't be able to fully destroy me with a crunch. And I can definitely retaliate with an energy ball. And just everything else is slow enough that I shouldn't be concerned with speed. So yeah, I'm fine with this being the set. So yeah, that makes Manaphy a thing. With that said, we got Meta Jambite, and we're going to run High Jump Kick because that does damage. And we're going to run Fake Out and Bullet Punch because why wouldn't you? The dual priority could be especially helpful when handling things such as Stoutland. I was trying to look at Thundy a little bit. But before I do that, what was I thinking? That probably gonna run Ice Punch because it hits. No. Zen is the best, because I was just about to be like, well, yeah, it hits Amoonguss well, but it's like so does Zen, and it does more to Kofag. Kofag, core. The Kofag Bronzong core could be a problem, but I guess we'll see if he. Yeah, it's just another good reason to bring B Sharp, because pursuit. So, pursuit and knockoff are obviously staples. Iron Head's going to be good. In general, it's kind of 4-move syndrome here, because if I want fighting type for both Crawdaunt and Tyranitar, I can't really, I'm trying to debate if I even want sub, or is it just going to purely be mind games on whether his Kofag switches out or not. I don't run Pursuit a lot on my B Sharps, and I don't know if he really knows that though. So that's good to note. And to be fair, B Sharp isn't the worst situation to handle his Mega Gyarados, because it gives me that +1 boost because of Intimidate Defiant. So that's good to keep in mind. However, I still need to have, I fear that Gyarados to a pretty good degree, which is why I'm finally confirming for sure that I'm bringing Thundurus. I don't know if I want to run Life Orb yet, but I definitely need T-Wave. Obviously need Thunderbolt. The last two moves are kind of up in the air. Does it get Shadow Ball? I'm just interested. It does not. I was just looking at Kofag perhaps. But I'm kind of just wondering if I want to do Nasty Plot. It's a very fast mon. It's great. If I run Nasty Plot, yes, we're running HP Ice Nasty Plot. Final answer. It wouldn't be the worst decision in the world. Let's do it. Iron Head. sub, give it a life orb. I do want to do life orb, and we're going to make it max attack, adamant, max speed Holden B. And so that's that. I think that's not too bad, because if he decides to bring in Infernape, if he decides to bring that is a notable counter to B-Sharp, depending on how you use it. So just want to keep that in mind. With that said, I have 347 speed on these guys, and I just want to make sure that at most Infernape hits 346. Just one more time. Okay. Just making sure, guys. As I cannot, or I should not lose this. Like, I really need to do good. Pursuit's going to be important. We already talked about this. And then one pursuit will make it that dual priority will be able to handle Stoutland the rest of the game. However, if necessary, I do have Thunder Wave. So I have a number of ways of handling various things here. Heck, would Lumberry be better? Struggles indeed. Personally, I don't think so, because I want to take out that Gyarados ASAP. With that said, I have one more move. That could be Heal Bell. I have one Mon that sets up. I'm kind of debating if I give it a screen or not. I don't think so. Heck, I could run Toxic. I don't know if it'll be that good though, because the one thing he'd notably bring in is a Mungus, and that's not going to be something I want to keep in on it. So we could just run Heal Bell for giggles. Like, it's Psychic, so it's not the worst thing. I believe this still outspeeds a Mungus, even with the minus speed. We can certainly see, as this hits 122, and a Mungus hits 96. So yeah, that clarifies that. Let's just give the team the lowdown. So we got Physical Defensive Diancie, standard Phys Def as I like running. We got that, boom. Latias, we got pretty offensive with Defog and HP Fighting. B-Sharp, we have Pursuit, Life Orb subset with the standard dual stab. We got Manaphy, Bulky, Tail Glow, 3 attacks, pretty standard 3 attacks. Mega Medi, max attack, adamant, not max speed, but close just for bulk investment. And then we have Prankster, T-Wave, Thundy with Nasty Plot. So yeah, that's that. I think we have it. So hope things go well. I definitely look forward to facing him, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Cool. So obviously I'm not like 100% sure what he's going to start with. I definitely did not expect a lot of these Mons. So I think, let's see. He didn't bring Cofagrigus, which is great for Medi. I don't know what his Lantern's gonna do. I didn't even like notice that he had Lantern, for crying out loud. When did he get it? I didn't see it here. Well, that's unfortunate. He didn't bring a Mungus either, so that's good for me, really. I think I'm just gonna start with Medi. Yeah, it's great because I can just press Fake Out and be very okay with that. Yeah, does an okay amount of damage. I'm pretty free to just go into Latias. However, I'm also free to go into Diancie. I don't know what kind of Infernape he is yet, but that should be fine. Let's do it. As he goes for U-turn. Okay. So that's fine because, I mean, what? He can go into his Crawdaunt. He could do that. And we can just see from there. I don't even think Jolly Crawdaunt can. Okay. That's fine. Does he have Iron Head? I don't know. Let's see. His Infernape could be Scarf. Might as well calc that damage. Infernape. Choice Scarf versus Diancie. Tank 252. Relaxed. So U-turn should do 6 to 7% if he's Scarf. So he's either Adamant. Nope, not even Adamant. He's got to be Banded. He's got to be Banded. So that's good for me. That's good to know for sure. I'm just going to go directly into B sharp, as he has Hypnosis. Alright, I did not see this coming. Not sure what else to say about that. Here's the thing. I could easily go into Manaphy, press Tail Glow, and something probably dies. But I could also take notable damage from that. Can't believe you went for Hypnosis and hit. See, I was debating Lum at the last second. I don't know. Also, it's good to know he doesn't have Gara here. So that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to go directly to Manaphy. Final answer. As he brings in Infernape once again. That's a sticky situation for me because first I want to see how much close combat does. It's definitely going to be Banded. Close combat does a lot of damage, even if I'm fully physically defensive. So that kind of sucks. He's pretty free to go into it too, or pretty free to go for it. It's just, I don't know if he's, let's see, versus Manaphy itself. Obviously not fully physically defensive, but let's see, close combat does not kill. I'm just gonna press Scald. I am pressing Scald. Unfortunately, that potentially puts me in range of Banded close combat at this point, but we'll just make do. I don't think he's going to expect HP fighting from my Latias. I don't think he is. So, yeah. Let's see if I can get a burn on this thing. I do not, as he has leftovers, so he's likely to be specially defensive. I think I should be fine to go into Latias, because what that means, I don't know what his elf is yet. His Infernape's Banded. He does have Bronzong still. Gosh, that Hypnosis is really kind of destroying my momentum at this point. Like, once I get Medi in again, I can press high jump kick and something dies, really, but until then, don't really have a choice. Gonna go directly into Latias as he goes for Volt Switch. Don't know what kind of Tyranitar he is, obviously. He's not going to expect me to stay in because he's not going to expect HP fighting. So he's either going to go for Pursuit or Rocks here. I see that being a thing. So we will see. We will see. As he pursuits. Yep. HP fighting does a nice bit of damage. Obviously, I'm going to lose out in this situation, but that's fine. That's fine. As I get to put up rocks, I get to do that at least. Because obviously he doesn't want to stay in. I could go into B sharp and like try to wake up, but I don't think that's the best play. So I'm gonna go to Diancie. And I'm gonna press Stealth Rock. It'll just be nice residual damage for everything as he goes into Bronzong, of course. I don't know what he's gonna do. Is he gonna go for rocks of his own? I'm just gonna go directly into Manaphy. As he goes for rocks, that's fine. As I can press Tail Glow here. I don't know what he's gonna do himself, but okay, this is great. As Energy Ball should hopefully kill. I believe I'm max attack modest, so if this doesn't kill, that's more of a problem than anything else. But anything he brings in dies here. Unless this Lantern somehow lives. But I believe I get 2 kills here. I'm no banded Manaphy this time. So, we're in a decent position for sure. Pretty sure it's guaranteed 2 things die because, okay, that's fine. I really don't care. I'm pressing Energy Ball. He really does live. Obviously he dies to rocks, but he actually lives that. That sucks because now, man. Because now Infernape comes in for free. That stinks. That really sucks. I can't believe it. I also didn't know if he'd have Protect, obviously, but I can't believe it. It actually lived. Max attack modest does not kill. Still in this, for sure. Let's see. Fake Out does how much damage? If he does decide to bring in Infernape at this point, it's at least good because he takes more rocks damage. Fake Out first turn did 34%, so 34 times 1.5 is 52 or so. So like, once he comes back in, he'll pretty much be in range for Mega Medi to come and destroy him. So that's good to know. I don't know what kind of T-Tar he is yet, besides having Pursuit, of course. But he's definitely in range where Bullet Punch can kill him off, so Mega Medi is good to have a run for its money at this point. He's deciding to go into Tyranitar. He decided to go into Tyranitar. I'm not sure what to make of this, because Banded Close Combat takes out Manaphy. I don't know if he's looking for a certain range to take me out at or not. I don't know if I should go into Diancie right now. Like, he might just crunch. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He crunches. Okay, cool. That's great. As I'm pretty free to press Moonblast, but like, he has no reason not to go into his Bronzong. I just really don't want to risk losing my, really don't want to lose anything, obviously, but I'm just going to press Moonblast. As he goes into Lantern to sack it. Okay, that's fine. Because, yeah, if that way, if I went into B sharp, I would have been a sleeping Mon, so obviously wouldn't be so good for me. Tensar Crawdont can kill me. I think Crawdont can definitely kill me. Jolly Life Orb versus my Diancie set. Oh, you tank. 252. Crab Hammer's doing 105 to 125. Okay. If I'm relaxed, this actually could be really close. 95 to 114 versus the Moonblast, which definitely kills him, I'd assume. Yeah. So, really, I I could sack this. I mean, I don't think that would be the best play, though, to sack this. Crabhammer is going to hurt a lot, no matter what I bring in. And for all I know, he could be adamant. Manaphy. He'll go 3 attacks, give me 252. Crabhammer does 40. So with rocks, it does 52. And an Aqua Jet will definitely kill me if he's Life Orb. So that's the mindset there. I mean, I could really just sack B Sharp here. Like, I really don't think B Sharp is going to get any chance to do anything. While Diancie's good against most things. If he sets up, though, like, I lose. So, well, not guaranteed because I have Manaphy, which should outspeed his Crawdaunt no matter what, right? Because it hits 236. I just want to get on. I just need to make sure about these things. I apologize, guys. Or max speed Jolly hits 229. Where Manaphy hits what am I doing? I'm using the wrong team. Manaphy hits 236. Will it kill B Sharp? Yes. Yes, it will. What a situation to be in. Like, is it worth keeping Diancie? It handles Tyranitar, but so does Medi. It handles Infernape at this range, but obviously walled by Bronzong. Gosh, I don't want to press Moonblast and then lose Diancie, and then I'm like, well, frick, what did I just do? Because then Crawdaunt comes back in and has its time of its life. This is a struggle. Definitely a struggle indeed. Like, he could potentially get 2 Mons out of this, even if I don't play this correctly. However, I feel like he's notable for setting up and then killing and, like, winning just through sweeps. And I don't want that to be the case. I don't think he has any reason to not Crabhammer right now. Good. So, not to mention he doesn't take Life Orb damage, which tells me that he is potentially banded. Heck, he could be Scarf for all I know. Adamant Scarf. But I think I made the best play then. As here I'm free to press Thunderbolt. With the speed tier that he's in, let's see. I hit 347. I'm just worried if he's Scarf. 347, 229 times 1.5. Sorry, I'm just making this very calculated. These matches are actually important. So 343.5, and I believe I have 347, which means I will outspeed no matter what. Yeah, so I can come in with Thundurus, press T-Wave, and call that. So, yeah. Is that what I want to do? Yes. Final answer. Thunderbolt. Heck, he might not be choice at all, but chances are he is. Yes. However, since I sacked B Sharp, he does have the chance to go back into Bronzong and press Hypnosis again and potentially hit and be really annoying. If he does bring in Bronzong after this, I'm really highly debating pressing T-Wave just to put the statistics more in my favor of him not hitting, because in that case it would be his chance to break out would be 0.75 times hitting hypnosis times 0.6 would give him a 45% chance of that actually happening. So, statistics, guys, statistics. Heck, he could be scared that I have Nasty Plot, and I'm going to Nasty Plot right now. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? The one thing his Crawdaunt is good for at this point is spamming Aqua Jet, maybe, or outspeeding a lot of my team, barring Thunderous. But we'll see. That Hypnosis on frickin' Bronzong. I need to win this game though, like this is very important. And I definitely still can. But I am losing 4-5. It's most important that I win the match. How's my differential right now? It's at 4. Thankfully too. Last match. He's taking his time though. That's totally fine. I took my time as well. This is definitely proving to be a close battle. Definitely proving to be a close battle. I didn't do anything choke-worthy yet, so that's cool. Made all the optimal plays, really, with what I could expect. Darn Hypnosis! If I had Lumberry, as I was like somewhat debating at the last second with B Sharp, I'd be in a much better position. Much better position, but... And then if I had Heal Bell on Diancie instead of Psychic, that would also been good. But those are small mistakes that weren't necessarily expecting, so that's that. He doesn't know I have Bullet Punch yet either, but that's fine. That Thunderbolt does a lot of damage. Obviously has leftovers. I'm really debating just pressing T-Wave, like I said. Because I don't want this thing doing things. Like hitting Hypnosis. Yeah, exactly. I put the hacks in my favor. I could just spam T-Bolt at this point. Because, like, the thing is, he probably thinks that I'm just trying to go for hacks, which technically I am, but it's more of putting the statistics in my favor. As opposed to him having a 60% chance of doing that, he had a 45% chance. So, that's my rationale behind that. 2 Thunderbolts does kill him at this range, so I'm just going to press Thunderbolt again. As he decides to go for Gyro Ball. Okay, that's fine. As one more Thunderbolt is obviously going to take him out. And we will do just that. So that's great. He's probably physically defensive, is what I am expecting. He goes into Tyranitar, so it could be a bit of mind games here. As Togue says, mind games. Precisely. He could go for Stone Edge, obviously take me out, boom. Or he could Pursuit Trap me as I try to switch out and go to Diancie. He obviously revealed his Pursuit, which, outspeeding my Latios, tells me he's Scarf. So, with that said, it's really a solid 50-50. I can't really make a rationale out of this. After this, though, his Tyranitar is guaranteed Gonzo. So, and by that I mean definitely guaranteed, because So I have 3 options here. I can press T-Bolt, take him out, winner. And he might go for Pursuit there, or Stone Edge, and that takes me out. I could go to Diancie directly, and then I'd be able to eat up anything he has to offer, and then retaliate with a Moonblast with no regrets. Or I could press T-Wave, which I think is my best play, because that guaranteed allows me to outspeed him with any mon of my choosing, which is likely to be Manaphy, I'd say. Plus, if he Pursuits there, I still live. I think with the mons I have left, we're just pressing T-Wave. We're pressing T-Wave. If he goes for the thing is too, like, if Crunch doesn't kill me, like, once again, like, doing the T-Wave on him is putting statistics more in my favor, as he pursuits. Cool. Very cool. That's fine. If he did go for Stone Edge, I'm just saying that he'd have a 60% chance of hitting. So we're pressing Thunderbolt, calling it a day. Now here's where it gets interesting. If he goes into, okay, he does decide to go to Crawdon. That was definitely his best play. And he can kind of just press Aqua Jet, and that's fine. Chances are, if he does have Aqua Jet, he's definitely banded. Pretty much obvious. After that, though, I just definitely don't want Hex to be against me. I can press T-Wave again. Gosh, there's so much yelling right now. So, still anyone's game. It's definitely still anyone's game. He has no reason not press Aqua Jet. No, oh my gosh, they won't shut up. So we can definitely put Choice Band. I don't know if he's Jolly or not. That's still something I don't know. But against Manaphy, why are they making noise? Not bold. Oh my gosh. So then, gosh, well, this is, there's some nice noise. Oh my gosh, okay. There's some yelling. I'm sorry, I can't even focus right now because there's so much yelling. Aqua Jet does not 2-hit KO Manaphy. Does not 2-hit KO Manaphy. If he does YOLO Crab Hammer, you know, cool. I'm just going into Manaphy. Final answer. As that does very little, yes. So this is good. This is very good because I can obviously press Energy Ball. Let's see. Is that my best play? Or do I Scald? If he brings an Infernape on Energy Ball, which I would say is a very risky play, he ends up getting the advantage and like getting some damage off. But at the same time, it's like not that bad. So like I think Energy Ball is my best play. As he's not choiced after all. He is not choiced after all, guys. I did not realize this. So that's okay. That's okay. It's still okay. As that was really good to know though. So he's a Assault Vest? He has to be a Assault Vest because there's no way you'd live in Energy Ball otherwise. Yep, that is confirmed. There's only one play I have here, and that's to go to Medi. And no reason to not press Fake Out. It is the best move here, 100%. After this, he has 2 Mons left. He has a Zelf and Infernape. Sand will be gone at this point. I'll have to make a decision for what I want to bring in after that. If he does have Mach Punch, that could make things really interesting with his Infernape. Now, this still puts Mind Games in play, because if he decides... No, I think if I go to Diancie here, it's automatically good for me. Because if he decides to Flare Blitz, obviously I'm going to resist, and then I can press Moonblast, and that's not a problem at all. If he close combats, he eventually takes me out, but he's banded, and then I can press Thunderbolt with Thundurus, and then press T-Wave, which I think is good. He could just close combat here. Again, he could just close combat here. Obviously, I'm just looking for the most optimal play. Considering my Diancie set. Oh my gosh, why is it so loud out there, guys? Stop. I don't know if you guys can hear any of that. If you can, I'm sorry. But a Zelf if it's, assuming it's offensive, Moonblast definitely 2 KOs. And I doubt anything he goes for can take me out. So I kind of just want to press Zen here. I feel like he's going to press Close Combat or U-turn. Yup. Got him. Unless I miss, but I don't. So that's cool. Here. So here's the thing. I should guaranteed win. I don't want to get greedy though. If I press Bullet Punch with Matty. By the way, how much does Sasha? Yeah, it doesn't take me out, even if I'm just max HP. So, Medicham. I think my best play is just to go directly into Diancie right now. But just because I want to make sure I do this correctly, I don't think there's a way to lose at this point. But Fake Out plus Bullet Punch, I mean, it's going to be the same. So it's going to do about 80% total. I'm going to go directly in Diancie. That's my best play. As he Psychics. That does not do a KO. I still don't know what kind this is. But I can freely press Moonblast. And that's cool. That does 47%. Yeah, this was I couldn't have won with any more efficient way. GG, man. So, Fake Out. He lives with 1%. Good thing I have Bullet Punch. And that does it. So, that is not no more. Yep. So, that's great. That's really important that I won that. It was 2-0. So, it wasn't a crazy victory in my favor, but it's definitely important that that happened because, let's see here. Portland, did they have their 5th match yet? No, but they're 4-0. I think they're the only undefeated team at this point. This brings him down 1, but more importantly, in my opinion, as it is kind of my team, it gives me another win in the books to make me 3-2. So I feel that is especially important because this will give me a 6 differential. It'll just put me in better favor the rest of the season. We're only 5 weeks in at this point, so it's definitely still anyone's season to win. But it was definitely intense, very good stuff going on. So hopefully y'all enjoyed. I know this was long, like this is actually an hour worth of video here, so I'm probably gonna have to edit some stuff so you guys aren't bothered, but I do hope you all enjoyed, of course. We still have a chance, guys. We still have a chance. So hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Actually, who am I facing next week? Just so we can look forward to that. League schedule says that I am facing the San Antonio Swampards, I believe they are. So that'll be an interesting match. They are currently 1-3, but then after this match, who knows whether it'd be 2, 3, and 1 and 4. So hope you all enjoyed, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, sub. Until later. Peace.